my name's Justin Canning. I started Project Freesheet 6 months ago because of an article that I read that explained the issue behind Freesheets pretty well. There are now 1.5 million editions being printed every day in London. A couple of years ago there was only sort of 400, 500,000. So Freesheets are everywhere, aren't they? They're on the tubes, they're on the buses, they create a bit of a litter problem. You read it on the tube, you spend 5 minutes reading it, and then you leave it behind you. That's fine, that's some kind of recycling, but this is having an impact. It's having an impact on our council tax, and it's having an impact on our environment. And that's why I started the site, to try and raise the issues, get the awareness out there about what kind of impact a product like this is having. It might be free, but we're paying towards it through our council tax, because councils are having to divert funds to their municipal street cleaning services in order to clean the streets. The papers are everywhere, 900,000 being handed out in a 3-hour time period in the evening. So I think we have to look at why council tax is being spent on this product. I think there's producer responsibility there that we need to look at. I think the free newspaper producers, they have to contribute to the clean-up costs. So, and the other thing about them is that they're not actually being recycled themselves. We need some kind of take-back scheme, like paid-for papers have a take-back scheme already in place. If you don't buy the paper, it gets picked up by the guy that brings the new editions, and then he takes it back, and that's a kind of recycling, that's going back. Free newspapers are just being abandoned. They're on the streets everywhere, they're going to landfill, they're not being recycled. We need to see more recycling of the product, and that's the responsibility of the public, you and I, but it's also a responsibility of the producers. So we need to put more pressure on the producers to pay towards the clean-up costs. That's why we've got projectfreesheet.com up and running. We've got a collage which we're trying to get people to upload 1.5 million images, which will go into our big collage. 1.5 million obviously represents the number of papers that are being produced in London every day. We want to get this big visual petition, if you like, together to show the weight of opinion. So yeah, we've got this campaign going, and hopefully you can contribute at projectfreesheet.com. Come along if this is what you agree with.